If you have never written a single line of code in your life, but you have always wanted to learn how to code, but you did not know where to begin, this video is for you. In less than 5 minutes, I will be taking you through how to download Python, which is the most beginner-friendly programming language, and VS Code, which is also known as Visual Studio Code, that is going to be our code editor. To begin with, you will have to open your browser and go to python.org. It will open on this page and you'll see this part written downloads. You will see the latest version of Python that is available for your device. So you click on the latest one and it will begin downloading. As it downloads, we will also be downloading Visual Studio Code. So you go to Visual Studio Code, the first one, click on it, and it will show you where to download. So in my case, I'm using a Mac OS, but in other cases, you'll see a download for Windows, a download for Linux, a download for Ubuntu, depending on the operating system that you're using. So I will download that and it will begin downloading. So once you're done with your downloads, for Python it's here. It will open this part. For Mac OS it's pretty straightforward, you'll just click continue, but for Windows you will have to add Python to path, then you continue, and just agree on this for it to begin the installation, and there you go, install. So you give it a few minutes for it to install and to validate the packages. Here we go, we have it already downloaded. It has an IDLE, the certificates, a license, Python documentation, the launcher, the readme, and the shell profile command. So that's all about installing Python. To ensure that you have the correct version installed in your computer, you open your terminal. For macOS, you click on Command and space. It will bring this Spotlight search and you just type terminal. Click open, and then I had tried installing earlier. So to confirm the version of Python that is already installed in your computer, you type Python 3 space dash dash version, return or enter, and as you can see, I have Python 3.14 installed in my device. That's the entire process of installing Python. Now we check on VS Code. I had already downloaded it earlier here. It opens as a zip file, so give it a few minutes to extract the files. There we go, opening. Let me just close that. Here it says this is an app that is downloaded from the internet. Are you sure you want to open it? I will click on open, and there we go. We have VS Code welcome page. Here you can create a new file, you can open an existing one, you can connect to other things, or you can generate new workspace. In our case, we are going to create a new folder. So you open and it will give you the option of creating a new folder. This is where all your Python files, the ones that you create and run on VS Code, are going to be saved. So you click on new folder, and here we can give the folder a new name. For instance, we can call it Python introduction, Python intro. That's enough, and we create it. And open it. So we will find it here, the Python intro folder that we have created is going to appear here. So from here we can create a new file here, or we can create a new folder inside the folder Python intro. So if you have other things that you will be learning or other projects that you will be running inside VS Code and you want them under Python intro, you can easily add them here so that it will be easy for you to track them. So we can create a new file here and call it lesson 1. And because this is a Python file, we have to add a .py extension just to show that it's a Python file. But it has to be there all the time. Every time you're saving a new file for Python, it has to have a .py extension. Then click enter or return, and there you have the first file. So before we run our first code, there are some extensions we need to add. Let me adjust that. So here in this part, you will see extensions. The first extension you will want to install is Python. So you click here and search Python. There we go, and we are going to install this Python from Microsoft. So you will be wondering, why do we have to install Python in VS Code when we have actually installed another Python? So the simple explanation is the other Python that we had installed is the Python interpreter. But now here in VS Code, we need to install the Python extension so that it can work in this VS Code. In simple terms, VS Code is like the kitchen. But in the kitchen, we will need tools and we will need a chef for us to make a meal. And the meal here being the code. So the Python interpreter that we had already installed is the chef. They're the ones who know this is how we mix these and these ingredients to make this and this meal. So we bring this Python here in VS Code to come and be the chef in our VS Code. Make sense? I hope it makes sense. So you click on Python, the one from Microsoft, and here you'll say disable or uninstall, just because I had already installed mine. But in your case, you'll have to click on install so that it can get installed in your computer. The other thing you want to download is this code runner. It's already here because I had already searched it, but if you can't see it on your search bar, you just type code runner, and here it is, the one that has a.run. Just as the other Python, I have already installed mine, so you can continue with your installation process, and that's all you have to do. So this code runner is the one that is going to allow us to run our code, and it is the one that will allow you to have this arrow here so that you can run the code that you write. So after you're done downloading code runner and you're done downloading Python, the next thing you want to do is to come here to this part that's written Python and ensure it's written Python, because in some cases it could be another language model. Remember, this is a code editor. It can edit other codes, for instance Java or C or C++ or C#, but now because we're writing our code in Python, you have to select to ensure that your language mode, the language mode that is selected on your computer is Python. So you can either scroll down and find Python here, you click it, or you can just search it here. So we ensure it's Python. Then the other thing you have to ensure is where written is this part, Python 3.14. It's the version of Python that we had already downloaded. So if yours is not showing Python 0.314 or the version of Python that you have downloaded, you'll have to adjust those settings. So you will Shift Command P, or that is in Mac, but in Windows it's Shift Control P, and then you'll search for Python, select interpreter, the one that is here. So you click on it, and here you will see the version of Python that you downloaded. So you click on it and your code will be interpreted by Python. So that's all. So here, this is where we're going to be writing our code, and you will see the output in the terminal. VS Code has a powerful terminal which is directly within its interface, and it will allow you to execute your command and run your scripts without leaving the code editor. So to open the terminal, there is a keyboard shortcut which is Control backtick. Backtick is right next to one on your left hand side. So click Control backtick, and there you have the terminal. To ensure that your code is going to be executed in this terminal that we have opened, you go to this part that's written Manage, click on it, you will see Settings, click on Settings, and then search code-runner, and you can scroll to where you will see Terminal. Here, code runner, run in terminal. It shows you whether to run code in the integrated terminal. Make sure this box is checked. You check it. That's all. We can close here so that we are on this file, lesson1.py. Now you're all set to write very simple code as a beginner, and the very first code that most beginners are going to write is using the print command. So the print command is we're going to print the very first line of code that many beginners will write. hello world, then you save it. Command S or Control S, and then you can click here, and then you'll see here we have hello world printed. So you can print other things like print brackets single or double quotes. I'm going to use double quotes. Hello this is my second, and then run it, or you have to save it first. Command S, then run. So you can say hello world and hello there. This is my second line of code. So give this video a like and share with a friend, and make sure you download Python, install it, download VS Code, install it, and create your new folder, create your new file, and write your first lines of code, and you're ready to go to continue running Python. Until next time, bye.